Okay, so no introduction tonight or today, whenever you're watching this, but still like, share, subscribe, comment, rate, all the other good stuff. Follow my hashtags and all my other social media accounts, yada yada, all the good stuff. Anyways, yeah, 5 days old. It's gonna be 6 days old by the time this comes out. But just one thing I wanted to mention real quick. I think this happened Friday or Saturday last week. Quite a ton of drama around this, but this is like maybe the second time I've seen it, because I remember last year there was a sort of other sponsorship company, advertisement sponsorship, commercialized company that got thrown under the bus completely. I'm gonna have to find it in a second, so I'll see some. Yeah, so I was just saying before, there was another scam, sort of like promotional sort of sponsorship. They got big ass trouble last year. I remember this. It was called Established Titles. The one that could be a lord or lady of your own place from Scotland, Australia, or Europe somewhere, New Zealand, or an island somewhere like the Samoan Filipino Islands. But it ended up being a bullshit ass scam. And now it's Casetify. Freaking gosh dang Casetify is going after the same shit. I decided not to talk about it though, because number one, it would have never been a big enough channel to even like have a sponsorship by Casetify. I think you gotta have about 10,000, maybe 50,000 plus subscribers and more shit ton of view time. So I'll never get a sponsorship like that. But it's sad because I always want to try a Casetify thing. I know two of them the most. I'm not trying to throw people's names under the bus out there besides my boy Omni, but two other ones I watch, these female content creators like Ready to Glare and this other chick that does sort of like creepy pasta stuff, and then she does iceberg videos once in a while too. Her name's Izzy. I've heard them talk about Casetify a few times. And then another chick named Evangelina Scove, kind of like T. She's a YouTuber T drama channel, but she's really cool as fuck. Those three. So yeah, this is like the second time I've ever seen this happen. So people have been freaking drilling them assholes like crazy on Casetify. I don't know that much about the situation, but I've seen a little bit in the silence. Never got promoted or sponsorship by any of them. I never bought it. Now I'm glad I never bought nothing from Casetify because I heard that they ended up stealing another freaking company, and this other dude, his name was Jerry Rig Everything. He exposed them big time. So if I remember to leave the link down below, my boy Rich of Say did a video on it. So I remember to leave the video down below. It's pretty wild. And I might as well just say this now, but I know this is like Tuesday or Wednesday by the time you guys see this. I know it's usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but Turkey Day was a thing here in America, so schedule's going to be a little fucked up this week. So there's that. But yeah, it is what it is, It's a damn shame. Casetify had so many nice looking cases too, man. I don't know if it was ever too good to be true scam, because I was always thinking about buying one of those, but now that they're on this whole fiasco, I ain't buying Jack Diddley squat mierda shit from those lying scam piece artists I'm not first. Screw it. So there's that. On this one, I might as well just get this out the way now, but this chick. I don't know if I ever did the video on that chick. I think it was July or August or September, one of those 3 months. She ended up doing another video again. I know it's going to be very super late by the time I do this Friday, Saturday, because it happened last week, Friday, Saturday, but I like to go at my own pace. Some newer news is some new shit about SQC. This whole YouTube channel literally got linked temporarily or permanently shut down, but I don't have it on here, but I'll probably talk about it when I do that I Shall Speed in another video when they got unfortunately docs and freaking, what's it called? What happened to Sniper Wolf and Jack's films? I forgot what it was. Ah, oh, man, they got docs and DDoSed, unfortunately, so there's a real huge pain in the ass. Do those in the GTA star. Grand Theft Auto is the voice actor Michael DeSanta, the one that played Michael DeSanta, Ned Luke. So I'll do that video tomorrow and then another one tomorrow too about Dream. So let's jump into the Jamie Foxx shit. I'm only gonna read half of it. Mr. Jamie Foxx. Accusations of a blank assault and ferocious lawsuit plan attorney response. Second update. This comes from Bruce Harrington and Nayli Andreva, or I think it's Adrevina or Andreva. So I'm playing some Vitron music in the background. Surgeon Simulator, I think it was that. No, Hospital something. Trauma Center. So here we go. Credit goes to Vitron. So I'll leave a link to his thing down below if I remember. Music goes for him though. So it says, yeah. That's truly getting the meat and potato bread and butter for real, man. It's not wasting time. This is Mr. Fox's statement of 11:25 with the plaintiff attorney responses. Jamie Foxx is back with a lawsuit last week Wednesday in New York, which he was accused of raping assault that allegedly happened in 2015. He says, quote, the alleged incident has never happened in 2020. In 2020, the individual filed, excuse me, a nearly identical lawsuit in Brooklyn, New York City. And in case was dismissed shortly thereafter, a spokesperson for Mr. Fox says, quote, the claims are no more viable today than a word of the day before. They're confident that they will be dismissed again, and once they are, Mr. Fox intends to pursue a claim of malicious prosecution. Some strong-ass lawyer attorney words. I'm not a lawyer attorney who work for government or FBI, NSA, or DHS, or DOD, the Department of Defense, and Higher Education. I don't know any of that language at all. I'm speaking at high Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Oxford University, fancy higher law, God tier sort of professionalism, science language. But let's move on. Against this person and their attorneys are refiling for frivolous action lawsuit, unquote. Also goes on to say, with this really quick, in the lawsuit, the 55-year-old Oscar winner named Eric Marlon Bishop has been accused of placing his hands on unidentified woman's waist and moving the under her top. Oof, that's no good if that's true. God forbid. He allegedly began rubbing and plants his breasts, chunchies. I like calling them chunchies a lot better. It sounds sexier like that. I know it's fucked up, but whatever. I'm not a woman, I'm a man. Straight heterosexual man. I mean, she gave him consent and she thought it was cool. She's been with a prostitute slut whore. And she's lying about the bullshit, but she's being a freaking old school charlatan slut whore. Right, see you next Tuesday. Says I'm dragging her into a secluded area with a rooftop, catching New York City on the roof where he touched her in other parts of her body, ready to complete documents here. See how much longer this goes. Alright, probably just going to read it up to here. I'm going to skip this one in. How much longer it is? Read complete court documents over here. It's coming from the horse's mouth. I don't know if it's from Jamie Foxx Welfare's attorney or lawyers or law firms, legal firms that are saying this. Let's go ahead first. Let's get it. The case was filed under New York's Survivors Act, which provides a once in a year for unfortunate, say bad actions and one-night stand assaults. And the plaintiffs file a civil claim regardless of the situation's statute of limitations. That widow chose on Thursday that he had led to a flurry of lawsuits committing rape assaults. Michael S. Lamonsoff, CEO founder of the law office, Michael S. Lamonsoff, which is represented in the plain on Saturday, pushed back at the claims of Fox's statement that the lawsuit was frivolously and nearly identical one was filed and dismissed in 2020. His quotation marks here, our client and our firm will not be immediately mediated by Jamie Foxx's age-old tactics of lies and threats against the survivors of rape assault. Mr. Fox's allegations that are frivolous. That's got to be some sort of police officer, doctor, lawyer / attorney, legal firm talk. I have no idea what that means, frivolous. Lawsuit was filed against him and dismissed in 2020 are baseless and untrue. Although our client has sought justice by coming out to affirm, unfortunately, the Adult Survivors Act, ASA, has not passed yet. Deliberations were ongoing in the state's legislature. Thankfully, the ASA was passed along, allowing our clients to demand accountability for the abuse and mental anguish she had endured since the time of this heinous assault. Lamonsoff said. And I guess I was attorney, lawyer, people talking for Jamie, I guess. Quotation marks, quote, the ASA was passed along to breathe new life into new cases that have reached the statute of limitations. It has become a key tool for, unfortunately, rape assault survivors to seek justice through the legal system, regardless of how the alleged abuse occurred. During the past 12 months, thousands of rape tragedy assaults survivors have bravely come forward to hold The perpetrators' accountable. The 1-year claim that the widow for survivors are insufficient. The scars from, fortunately, punching abuse has had no fruit punch. Had no time for limits. The time for now is, it's very, very close to now. The time for change is right now. More quotes again. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it jumping, moving forward. Of course, it also goes on to say, as always, there should be no other statute of limitations for any form of rape, assault, or abuse. Those responsible must face consequences, especially for those using celebrity statues to victimize others. The lawsuit also claims that the indecent incident has in question began with a friend of the plaintiff asked Jamie Foxx for a photo. The lawsuit said Jamie Foxx seemed intoxicated at the time, unquote. Seems that the plaintiff looked at Gabrielle Union, complimenting her on a, quote, supermodel body and her son. Oof. That's going to be a low blow for Mr. Fox, ends up being true, but there was extra news. He wants to claim his name is clean, he's innocent. He never, thoughts, views, and opinions on it. I mean, this is his, I remember some of his words, he said that he ain't never touched that woman in her life, he never laid hands on her in a real disgusting, gross, grotesque, perverted sort of way. He's trying to clear the dude's name himself. He even said it a few times. I think it was on his Twitter or Instagram, somewhere like that. The boy Tiger Man is covered in the video. I don't know if I remember to leave it down there, but hottakes, thoughts, views, and opinions, bro. I mean, here already a few months ago, bro. 3 times this dude this past summer, July, August, September, especially. When it happened in late June, the only thing I remember Jamie Foxx was doing more, he was doing that Fox game show thing, and I think that dude Nick Cannon took over for him a little bit because I watched it last week for the first time in a year. It's called How to Beat Shazam or Beat Shazam. I think that's what it was, one of those two. And bro, he already went through that whole thing. And there was a whole bunch of old school tinfoil hat conspiracy theories. I can't even talk about it all on YouTube because it was happening for 2.5 years. During the Panini, this planned on the scandemic, the thing that shut down the world because people don't want to take, these creepy experimental, just like what I always say at the end of every video, and take any of the nanobots and nanobites and any of the other shit. Jamie Foxx, he knew. He knew damn well. He knew it was in that shit too. And I know he's not a doctor either. He probably played once or twice as a doctor in one of his movies or TV shows. I mean, I grew up just like with freaking, what's his name? Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and who else? I'm trying to think. They did that with Steve Urkel. And besides those 3 black people, and of course some of Denzel Washington's movies, and Eddie Murphy's movies, Jamie Foxx is like the top 5 type 10 black people I used to watch all the time. I used to watch him in Living Color, the Jamie Foxx TV show, a few times on Mad TV and Saturday Night Live. He was on there like 3 times ever. So I got a lot of old school nostalgia vibes for Jamie, bro. My personal opinion, thoughts, views, and opinions, it doesn't sound a little sexist or any of that, but justice for my boy Jamie Foxx. I don't think he did nothing wrong at all. I feel like he's being blamed for nothing. He's trying to get billions of these women, these whores, these freaking psychopathic, mega freaking see you next Tuesdays. Real nasty see you next Tuesdays. That's an acronym for CUNT. I'm going to say it on here. The woman's nasty, disgusting part like an asshole. That's all I'll say. But that's no good, bro. I feel like they're really trying to throw Jamie under the bus. They're like Hollywood, they're just trying to ban the living shit out of them. Maybe he did something Hollywood was supposed to be a big normal, like how they were doing the Jonathan Majors. Anything ring a bell like that? Well, hopefully Jamie's not doing the same shit. But yeah, like I say for now, hopefully he survives it again. I mean, the last one he did was on Netflix, and they said they cloned Tyrone. I didn't get to watch that one, but I heard it was really, really good. And I'm gonna do a separate video on this shit because I got a fucking mouthful of shit to crap on this girl big time. It's Colin Ballinger. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and friends, as always, my friends. Talk with me, keep your money. I'll see you next week. Have a good day, have a night, wherever in the world, the universe out there. Stay tuned with your channel. Get a video of industry news, AMR news, Twitch drama news, all the other social media platform news that's out there. Once in a while, Hollywood celebrity gossip news, and of course, rarely ever get my must news. Actually review segments, and of course, there's always VTuber drama news as well. Take it easy. Peace out. This is bye. Soon. Please don't take any of the nanobots or poison in the Jabba the Hutts in your arms. I'm not later.